Welcome to Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Every Monday at 7 p.m. is we're going to teach you how to make the money, how to keep the money, how to protect the money, how to grow the money. It's about scaling up and making what? More money. It's called Money Madness. We talk everything about money, guys, and our goal is to make sure that you have the income, not the if-come, but the income that you're looking for. My name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. I'm going to be looking at your questions, and if you have any questions, go ahead and get into the chat. You got to be on our channel now, youtube.com/Jean Marlo Davis, and look down at the chat. Some of you guys said you couldn't respond, so you was texting me. But listen, if you look at the chat box, it should be up. Do you know where it's listed, Bruce? Is it on the left side of the screen, right side of the screen? Where is it? So they can see, because I can't tell them on this phone. Do you see it on your, is it pretty much on the left? Or I think it's on the right side of the screen, guys, that you'll see the chat box. Just go ahead, drop your questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to drop, any questions that you have, go ahead, because we would love to get your questions answered live on the air. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Jean Marlo Davis. Let me take a good sip of this coffee. Bruce make the best coffee. Tonight, as I get my trusty rusty glasses out so I can see what I'm talking about, since y'all want to give me shade and be like, Gene, why you don't put your glasses on? Put your glasses on. I got them for you tonight, okay? I'm rocking the glasses because COVID-19 won't let me get my contacts, so we're going to get that straight. But tonight, we're going to talk about how you, let me get, wait a minute, hold on. That's the next show. 7 steps to get you paid what you're worth. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. 7 steps to get you paid what you are worth. Bruce, can you hear me good in the studio, Bruce?
Hear you loud and clear.
We're good? Okay, very good. Bruce said we're good. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. And I've just been thinking about this. It's been on my spirit as we talk about money. I know guys want me to dive into the investing, about the real estate, the rule of 72, compound interest, things of that nature. We're going to get into a lot of those things. But first of all, if you don't believe you're worth it, you're not going to get it. No matter what you're going after, guys, you have to believe in yourself, your vision, your goal, because people know when you're faking and when you're real. So tonight, as we talk about 7 steps to get you paid what you're worth, let's just go ahead and dive into it. I won't be long tonight. I like to be under an hour if I can, but I might be a little short tonight. It just depends on how the spirit moved me. But number one, and let me make sure my phone don't go off while I'm talking to you guys. Okay. Number one, belief. Belief. We're talking about 7 steps to get you paid what you are worth. People are buying 90% of the time into you and 10% of the time into your products and services. Let me tell you something. I learned something very valuable when I used to dabble in the direct sales. And I still am in direct sales, which we sell. If you sell products and services, you're in direct sales, but I'm saying more so in the network marketing MLM space. I used to be in that space, and we were always asking the leaders, should I lead with the product? Should I lead with the opportunity? Should I lead this way? And what I have learned, guys, is that for those who are in network marketing or any other business of that level, people are buying you. People are buying your influence. People are buying your belief. Because if you believe and you give them the energy and you let them know this is it, this is what I know we can do, people will hitch their wagon to you. People are not necessarily, I don't care what nobody say, you can argue with me if you want to, but people aren't necessarily buying your products and services. How do I know? I give you an example. I was selling a program. The program came with a free 30-minute consult. I call to follow up with the people because that's what good business people do. That's one of the steps. We'll talk about that. And when I followed up with a few people, this was like a few years ago, it kind of bothered me because I was like, wait a minute. When I followed up with them and I said, hey, look, did you take the course? Did you listen to the DVD? Did you do the questionnaire? Oh, Gene, I didn't get to it, but I'm going to get to it. I said, you got to go through the program in order for me to give you your 30-minute free consult. Yes, I know, but just follow up with me within 30 days. I'm going to do it. So they paid almost $200 for that program at that time back in the day. But I saw that, a lot of times people go to workshops, go to seminars, go to these big events because a lot of times they're just buying into that leadership. They're buying into that person on the stage. They're jacked up. They're excited. They're high. Woo, 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 woo. We're going to make it. I'm going to make the money now. Yes, yes, yes. They can run through a brick damn wall, but when they get home, they do absolutely nothing. And I used to feel bad about that. I used to feel bad because I was like, I'm on stage, I'm educating, I'm training, I'm teaching. I'm not more so trying to get people motivated. I want to get them motivated. I want them to get moving and going. And when I would follow up with them, they had not really executed. It was some that did, but a lot of them hadn't executed. And I felt bad until I sat down with my mentor. And he said, Gene, what I want to tell you is a lot of people, they're buying into you. What's the product? The product is Gene Marlo Davis. That's the product. Everything else is the caveat. I'm like, what? I was kind of like, huh? He was like, yes. People are buying into you. They want to sit. They want to talk to you. They want to have lunch with you. I mean, I have done workshops and boot camps where the presentation was over at 5. A lot of times, babe, we got at the hotel at 8 because people still want to talk. And even after the hotel, I say, okay, if somebody could just go get the reservation across the street at the Cheesecake Factory or somewhere around there, we'll just go have dinner. Somebody go run over there. They don't got us a group so we can sit up. The meeting after the meeting. Why? Because they're bought into the belief. They bought into what we're teaching. They know what we're teaching is right. So I say that to say that if you want your income to grow, you want to get paid what you are worth, you got to have a high belief in yourself. You got to really have tunnel vision and not be concerned about what people say about you. People are going to talk about you forever. But last time I checked, people did not pay bills in this household, and people not paying bills in your household, far as I know, So the thing about it is you can't be concerned about what people think about you. That's the reason why a lot of times you guys are stuck. And I won't say it's your belief. It's like some of it's 50-50, where your belief is, I want to see what they're going to say about me. If they say I'm the bomb diggity, then maybe I am. And we all have been there where we want a data boy, data girl. I mean, really? You want somebody to pat you on the back and tell you what you got is good. Until you get to a point, when I was telling my son this today, and we learned this a long time ago, but even our bishop said it yesterday, sometimes you got to learn how to swim alone. Sometimes you're going to have to fly alone. You're going to have to lead the class, not be behind the class or mixed in with the class. You're going to have to go out there and lead. You're going to have to go out there and fail your way to success. And when you're able to do that, guys, you will get paid what you're worth. Now, somebody said, hello, coach. That's Ken. All right. Welcome, Ken. Thank you for being here, Mr. Jones. And he said, motivated. Absolutely. And I had to learn that. And I said, wow, it's up to me. You remember we say, if it is to be, it's up to me. And it really, really is. If you want your income to climb, you got to believe in yourself. And people will come from miles around to tap into the source of you. Okay? So, number 2, we're talking about 7 steps to get paid what you are worth. You're listening to Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Is all about making money, keeping money, growing money, protecting money. Is all about money. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel. And so, number 2 is work in your passion. I might be on here for a minute. Work in your passion. If it doesn't bring you joy, why do it? You know, when I think about this, and listen, this is no shade. I'm not throwing any shade, so I don't want anybody sending me no emails and, oh, Gene, you shouldn't have said it, Gene. No, you shouldn't have been on the channel, okay? Because the thing about it with our show is about us telling the truth. I was in a Walmart one day, and I was with Bruce. And this particular day, sometimes I zone out because I be in my own thinking. You know, you do that. I zone out. I be in my own thinking. And this particular day, I was zoning out. And Bruce was asking me, are you okay, babe? And I said, babe, do you think that some of these people, this is what they're inspired to do, is work at Walmart, greeting people, at the cash register, you know, cleaning the bathroom and electronics, you know, greeting. Did I say greeting? Yeah, greeting people. And I said, do you think this is what they aspire to do? Then, you know, after we left Walmart, we went to some other store. Same thing. And I said to myself, when you don't work in your passion, I feel that you die a little each day. A little bit of you die each day, because what has happened is that you have fell into the trap of, I just got to pay my bills. I just got to pay my bills. That's cute when you're a teenager. That's cute maybe when you're a college student. But when you get up and you're over 35, I give it to 35. When you're over 35, it's not cute anymore. You can't be like a cork in the water, just wanderly drifting on with no purpose, no aim, no destination. You're just there to get the bills paid. And I believe when you don't work in your passion, guys, you die a little each day. It's in a book that I read. It said that your gift will make room for you. So when you begin to work in your passion, when I coach, we coach people with the Level Up Coaching Firm, the Luck Firm LLC.com. We coach people. And in our coaching, one of the questions is what you're doing right now, are you passionate with it? Are you passionate? Do it get you out of bed? Are you excited to work on it? Are you excited to create? You know, how does it make you feel if you never got paid from it? Would it satisfy you? And of course, we're talking about 7 ways to increase your income. But the funny thing is, when you do what you're passionate about, income comes. Isn't that something? Because people can feel your passion. People can feel that you believe what you say. People can feel the energy. They want to be around. We all want to be around passionate, excited, motivated people. No one want to be around doubting Thomas, complaining Susie, broke down, busted, and disgusted Joe. Who wants to be around that? Nobody wants to be around that. Want to be around passionate people that have a vision to help others to walk into their vision and their goals and things of that nature. So if you're not working in your passion, guys, not only are you not making the money that you're worth, but I can tell you're dying a little bit each day. Your spirit is each day when you wake up in the morning and you're just in that constant loop. Get up, take your shower, brush your teeth, get yourself straight, get dressed. What? Eat a little something on the way to work. I got a little something on my shirt because I was in a rush. Trying to get a little coffee because now you need the energy to do the work that you absolutely hate. Get in the cubicle, whatever you clock in, you wave to some of the people in the room that you don't like. You don't even want to have lunch with them, and you're praying to God that that dude across the way don't come, or that sister across the way don't come and ask you or what you're going to eat for lunch today, because you just don't want to deal with them. And you look at your emails as they tell you, you check your voice messages, the manager come and plop some more, hey, look, we need you to do this right here as well. Check these green bars, check this stuff right here. The cheats don't balance. Did you get the email? Oh, by the way, we got a meeting at 2:00. All this stuff. And you're sitting behind a cubicle and you're saying to yourself, this is not what I was believing for when I was a kid and I was on that bus and I was on there with all our friends, and we would imagine and we would say, like, that's my house. That's my car. Oh, I'm going to own this. Oh, I'm going to own that. What happened? What happened? I tell you what happened. You allowed your job to dictate your visions and your goals, instead of allowing your visions and goals to dictate what kind of job, what kind of future you want to have. You allowed it to get just like this. And so you see people who are working dead-end jobs. They're not happy about it. They embarrassed. And years go by and they look up and they're 55, 60 years old. And they say, oh my God, I just feel so bad. I feel like so much time have went by. I'm going to tell you this. If you are alive today and you're breathing and you're healthy and you're strong, listen, you can begin to walk in your passion. You can make a decision that enough is enough. But what that leads me to is number 3. We're talking about 7 steps to get you paid what you're worth. Number 3 is be willing to learn and willing to change. Oh God, let me take a sip of coffee on that one. Willing to learn, willing to change. Well, some people, they're willing to learn. I meet a lot of people, they're willing. But when you tell them some certain things that they got to do, and I don't argue with anybody, I won't fight. I'm not going to fight or enforce a grown man or grown woman to execute the steps or the suggestions that we give you in our coaching session. That's not my job. My job is to get you results. But if you're not willing to learn, you're not willing to change, because guys, there's some things that you got to get uncomfortable with. When you're comfortable, you're in your broke zone. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. But when you get uncomfortable and you get frustrated, irritated a little bit, and you're just like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, Lord. Now you're in your growth zone. And when you're in your growth zone, you're in your money zone. But you got to be willing to change, because some of the ideologies that you may have picked up may be things that have been passed on generation to generation that right now is not going to work. I'm telling you right now, some of the ideas that you have right now post COVID-19 is not going to work. Nothing. It's not going to go back. Some people like, I can't wait till it get back to normal. Mic on. It's not going to get back to normal. It's going to be a new normal, but it's not going to get back to the way you used to doing things. And some people get stuck. What'd you say?
It's like an amputation.
Bruce said it's like an amputation. What do you mean, Bruce? Tell me.
Once something is amputated, you can still do some of the things that you need to do, but not the way that you used to do.
Oh, Bruce said once something is amputated, you can still do the things that you used to do, right? But not the way you used to do it. It's a different way. You got to change. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Hey, that's Mr. Davis. It's a different way of doing things. And one thing is, Bruce put down in the notes, he said, willing. You got to be willing. Willing. That's a hard thing, man. I've seen it. I like working with the millennials. The millennials like working with me. A lot of them don't believe that I'm 49 years old. They say you too cool. You too, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just quick with it. You adapt. You just too cool. I can't believe it. They think I'm in my 30s. I'm like, how can I be in my 30s when I have a child that's 30? Can't be, and so, but that makes me feel good. But I learn a lot from the millennials, and I learn how they think and how they move. And I always want to be a student, even though I'm coaching and teaching and an expert in certain areas, because if you have over 10,000 hours in any subject alone, they call you expert. Okay. And I have over 10,000 hours when it comes to taxes, finance, and dealing with wealth. So I'm an expert in those things. My lifestyle dictates that as well, and so, but you got to be willing to learn. I had to humble myself. I had to sit with people who knew more than I knew. They had the social proof, meaning that they lifestyle dictated. I could see it, I could touch it. They wasn't philosophizing and analyzing and being soup sciences, making up stuff. They were actually earning the type of money that I wanted to earn. They was living a certain way, the way I wanted to live. And I saw the results, and I wanted some of that pie. So I had to be 100% willing to learn times 100% willing to change. I was taught a long time ago, you can be 100% willing to learn times 0% willing to change. Well, we all know 100 times 0 is what? 0. So there's your teachable index is really low. And I had to learn that, and I had to submit, and still all the time we are always changing. We're always adapting. We're always moving ahead. We're learning new trends. We're learning how to incorporate certain things in our business when it comes to our marketing, when it comes to our branding, when it comes to our teaching, our coaching, and how we're doing things. We have to be, guys, ahead. Which makes me go to number 4. I'm on point with these points right now. They're all going in. Jean having a good day today. Okay. So number 4, I said you have to be ahead, right? So it's number 4, you got to be creative. You got to stand out from the crowd. That means be ahead. You got to stand out. We're talking about 7 steps to get you paid what you are worth. You got to be able to stand out in the crowd. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that stop looking what everybody else is doing and start perfecting your craft. And you want to be out there. You want to be putting the content out there. You want to be on all the social media platforms that you can be on. You want to have your mouth open, because they said the person that screamed the loudest get heard. So you want to be out there. People look up. There you are on Facebook. There you are on Instagram. There you are on LinkedIn. Oh my God, you're over here on YouTube. Oh, you're here. You're standing out. You're building your business. You're making the mistakes. You're learning. You're growing. You're getting stronger. You're getting faster. You're getting more innovative. You're using your ingenuity to take your business to the next level. That's what it means to stand out in the crowd. Stop looking over here and looking over there and wondering, what I wonder what they think. They're not thinking about you unless you're going to put numbers on their board. Now you put numbers on their board and you're building their dream, you might get a phone call. You might get a text. You might get an invite to the group chat. But listen, you want to be able to stand out. How can I say it? Sometimes you might feel lonely. And sometimes you will have the intuitive nudge that will make you say, well, I don't want to be so far out, because then my friends may not accept me. My colleagues may not accept me. People may say I'm bougie. People may say you changed. People may say, oh, you're different. And you know what? They're right. Because when you begin to work on yourself, yes, I hope you would change. When you begin to work on yourself and you get more knowledge and you begin to believe in your craft and believe in your skill and your ability, I hope you are different. When you begin to plug into personal development and you get a coach like myself and other people, guys, I hope things will change, like your zip code will change. Okay? Your area code's going to change. Your environment's going to change. There's going to be different people that's going to come in your life that was before would not even wanted to have lunch with you, but they see a change. They see it different. They see you being different, and they're saying, I want some of that. So don't be afraid to be out in the crowd, to be out there. Don't be afraid to be an eagle. There's a lot of chickens on the ground. Don't be afraid to be an eagle. Let your wings spread. You understand? And when a storm comes, lock those wings so you can soar above the storm. It's called standing out in the crowd. And let me just say this before I go on to point number 5. When you stand out in the crowd, guys, you become a target. Just make sure you're a moving target so they can't catch you. Okay? Because you become a target because now people see you. They can talk about you. They can give their opinions. But I said to somebody the other day, it was so funny. They was talking about somebody on a magazine. And I said, where are they? They said, on the magazine. I said, exactly. And they said, huh? I said, you'll catch it when you go home. Are you on a magazine? No. So nobody know you, right? So you want to talk about this person that is on a magazine that clearly they're doing something. So be about your business, mind your own business so your business can grow. Stand out in the crowd. Never try to blend in. Because when you blend in, you keep blending. You know how you take the eraser and you start erasing, that's blending? It'll turn into 0, which means income just dropped. You understand? So be creative, stand out from the crowd. We have went over belief. Number 1, working your passion. If it doesn't bring you joy, why do it? You know. Number 3, be willing to learn, willing to change. Guys, if you're not sharing this, you're doing your friends a disjustice. Go ahead and tell them they need to be on here, man. They need to be here getting this good information. Number 5, go the extra mile. Go the extra mile. We're doing something very incredible. We created our Airbnb course, and those who've already signed up for it and taken the course and going through their weekly trainings, what we're doing, we're creating a complete support platform for them. And guys, we're creating a Facebook group private for them. We're going to have different events for them, conference calls just for them to get the information. And because we want to make sure that we help them to grow their business. Right now, everybody's under COVID-19 lockdown. There is places open. So some of the things that they have to do, they may not be able to do it right away, but they will be positioned for this summer to start making money, especially with people traveling and everything. It's about to get ridiculous. I mean, we saw in Chicago, Bruce? Yeah, what happened in Chicago, Bruce?
It was some house party.
Some house party.
They had about 100 people up in that house.
Somebody said 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah, that's what our son said. 1,000 people in the house.
It was wall to wall people.
Wall to wall. They was literally doing Chris Brown's on wall to wall.
It was like a subway. They was standing back to back to back.
Oh my God. So I said this on my good friend Ken Jones and his brother Mike Jones. They blessed us to come on to their platform yesterday, and basically I was saying that when I look at certain things, it tells you the behavior. People study, they have behavior scientists. People study behaviors. That's how they make, what colors they need to put on the shelf, what needs to be eye level, they count the blinks of your eye to see what excite you. They dictate what people look for, what people will pull away from. Study behaviors, right? And one of the things that I have been doing is just listening to Facebook. Some people go on Facebook just to talk. I go on and I do research. It's a great place to research. I look at what people are talking about. I look at what people are saying they want to do. And a lot of people say they want to travel. They say they want to go on their honeymoon that they didn't get to go on. They want to go celebrate their anniversary. They want to go. They just want to go. People are ready, like, woo. And when I see stuff like 1,000 people in a room in Chicago having a party, or they open up the beach and the beach is just, oh my God, look like a flood of people on the beach. And I see the more they open, the more people are like saying, I don't care. I'm sick of COVID and her cousin Corona, and I need to get up out of the house. And people are wanting to travel. Now, I'm saying be safe, don't be no fool. But I'm saying people want to travel. And we are estimating, we're saying this is about to be May. They're really saying after May the 22nd or June the 1st, we should be at the point where Corona is pretty much have plateaued and going down. And people are looking, okay, well, I'm going to book trips in the middle of June, July, this, that, and the other. I'm going to book it before flu season come back, so I don't have to worry about that kind of craziness again. People are thinking like this. People are saying this. And are you prepared for that? You understand? And so I say that to say we created a course, and in that course, just the headaches and things that we had to go through, I said, okay, we need to have a group, Facebook group where people can get on, ask their questions. We can help them. This is only open to those who actually get involved. We need to make sure we have conference calls for them. Let people know we have a call. We're going to get them some tips. We need to have little things. So we're doing this. Even they already don't pay, but the stuff that we're giving them, we're going the extra mile. Why? And we're putting all the stuff together. We're going to let people know when it's ready. We're building this platform up. It's a membership that they're a part of. They'll be able to go into their membership, put their password in there, and they'll see extra things back there that they didn't even pay for, that we're putting back there just to get them the support. You understand? That's called going the extra mile. And what happens when you go the extra mile, we're talking about 7 steps to get you paid what you're worth. When you go the extra mile, people will begin to refer people. People will begin to refer people to you and want you on their platform and want you to share the value and want you to be able to give their people what you're giving them. I know I am the benefactor of referrals. You understand? Because we go the extra mile. We're always striving to see what we can do to increase value in any product or any service that we give. I was taught by Napoleon Hill, that he talked on Think and Grow Rich. He talks about going the extra mile. Okay. Number 6. The fortune is in the follow-up. You learned that. For those who are in direct sales, you learned that in direct sales. The fortune is in the follow-up. People, that's why I'm just letting y'all in on this. I'm not telling everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, Ken said they need a place to stay. They do. They do, Ken. And guess what? They're going to be staying in our places, your places. They're going to be staying there. And we don't even have to come out our house. They're going to stay, right? They're going to stay, right? And then when they leave, another group gonna come. Don't get me amped up. I'm just excited. While others in crisis, we in increase over here. And so are you, okay? So, I digress a little bit. The future, what we said, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune in the follow-up. Just to let you guys know, I'm letting you in on this. I don't share all my business, but you guys, my friends, I can share this. And I always say we're serial entrepreneurs. I'm telling you, it pays to know me. It pays to know me. I guarantee if you hung with me for a year, your income would go up to about 6 figures a year if you're not there. I'm telling you right now, and we're getting ready to do multiple 7 figures. I was talking to some millionaires this week. Were we not, babe? We was talking to some do there, Bruce? We were talking to some millionaires this week.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy owns a honey farm, almond farm. things of that nature. And we just talk about different things. And one of the things, guys, that we were talking about is we're going to have a call center, because we have so much volume coming in monthly that I feel that it's selfish for us not to hire somebody. Somebody else need to be doing that. I don't need to do that. Somebody else need to look at the volume, follow up with the people, and they get paid. That's what we're going to hire some people. We're going to have a call center. And because we understand, we want people to be able to follow up with our customers and, hey, how did you like the product? What questions did you have? Do you need a consultation? Do you need coaching? Do you need da-da-da-da? That's what's the power of having a call center. And we're getting ready to have one. You heard it first on Money Madness with Marlo Davis. We're getting ready to get a call center because we're growing. And that's going to lead me to the next number 7, which I'll get to that in a minute. You just remember, I said we're going to need a call center. You lose people when you don't follow up people. You lose people. I have lost people because I didn't get to follow up with them. But I get more than I lose. Is that right? I get more than I lose. But I said to myself, and I told my husband, I said, honey, we need a call center. We need some help. We need some people that can follow up with our people. You know, we need to be able to train them. We need to be able to coach them. We need them to be a part of the Wealth Creator crew. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to be putting information out about that. How much we're going to pay an hour, the bonuses that we're going to give, what location when we're going to be able to open up. That's our goal. We're looking at being hot and ready to go July, semi-August with our call center. And I'm so jacked up. I'm so excited. You heard the announcement. They heard it, babe. Let's woo! I am so excited I have had this vision of having our own call center, selling our products and services and following up with our clients. And man, me oh my, man, I'm so excited. So, yeah, the fortune is in the follow up. When you don't follow up with people, you lose money. People go and find someone else. You got to be there. I want our clients, our friends, our associates, our customers to know that we hear you. We're here for you. We believe in you. When they got a problem, if they're itching, we want to be right there to scratch. I'm just telling the truth. And you got to have vision, and you got to play chess, and you got to be willing to learn, willing to change, willing to adapt. And that's what we're doing, because there's going to be a lot of people who have lost jobs because of Corona-19 and COVID, her cousin COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Corona and COVID.
Corona and COVID. They kicking it, man. They cousins. And there's a lot of people have lost jobs because of that. And we want to be able to fuel the economy and get jobs out there. And we will. You know, so I'll be giving you that information, because we'll be taking applications really, really soon. We'll be doing interviews. We're going to need resumes. And we're going to have this stuff in place. And I'm just so excited that we're going to have everything we need to support our call center. So the fortune's in the follow-up, guys. Last but not least, we talk about, you heard me say we're going to have a staff. Well, in order for you to get paid what you're worth, you need to hire a staff. You need a team of people. You can't do everything. And maybe you are the best. Maybe you are the bumdiggity.com, .org, and .net. But who wants to do everything? I don't want to do everything. I don't want to I'm already a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a teacher. I'm a coach. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a glamma. Goodness.
Contribute to the economy.
I contribute to the economy. I help the economy boom. But goodness, I need a team of people. Because even though we have automated a lot of stuff and we get paid in our sleep, guys, we don't have to go clock in nowhere. You get paid. You have a business. When you have money, people, systems working for you, we have that. But now we need some more people to follow up with these customers and what's happening over the next 6 to 12 months. What's about to happen to the Wealth Creators Camp is about to be phenomenal and mind-blowing. And I'm not going to tell everybody everything, but you keep watching, you'll see. So you need a team of people. You need people better than you. You need people sharper than you. You need people who have years of experience. You need some young blood up in there. You need some hungry folks that, buy into your vision, buy into your dream, your goal. You need that. And that's what we're always looking for. I mean, Bruce and I can make this announcement. Bruce and I, we're going to be looking for other leaders, other people to become wealth creators, and we put them on a plane and fly them out to teach our material. We're looking for our 12 disciples. Yes, we are, because we will impact 1 billion lives. We will. Guess what, though? We can't do it by ourselves. We need you and you. Oh, and by the way, you too. We need you. And so I'm telling you right now, guys, we have vision. We have vision where we're going with this thing, and we're gonna reveal to you a little more, but we're gonna need some leaders that we pay them. And we'll tell you what the percentage is gonna be. If you want to say, hey, look, I want to be one of your coaches, Gene, drop a message. I'll tell you what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. And that right there, I'm telling you, you'll make some dang good money with us. I'm telling you that right now. So let me see what Ken said. Ken said, let them do the call center so you can focus on income producing activity. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to always be paying attention to IPAs. But, I let you in on this, Ken. You know how when you're on an expressway, and you're driving, let's just say you're going out of town. Let's say you're going to Kentucky, from Georgia to Kentucky, 3.5 hours. And, you really don't feel like doing the drive. So what you do, you get in the car and you find a rabbit. You know what the rabbit is. The rabbit is that person who got the pedal to the metal. They're driving. They know they slow down when they think they see the cops. You slow down. They get there. And it's just the momentum. You behind them. You got that momentum. See, that's what the call center is. It's the momentum. It kind of reminds me of my rabbit, that I can say the closest that come to me is my mentor, Mr. Grant Cardone. Because the way he has his call center. He's not in there making phone calls. He's not. He's on planes. He's on jets. He's traveling. He's speaking. He's doing that. He is the ring leader. That's what he is. And that's what I look at. Me and Bruce are the ring leaders, and we have everybody else as a part of the act. And they're there in the circus making this thing go while we're out saying, come one, come all. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. We, like you said, so we got that. We're going to focus on the IPAs, and we're going to let them focus on everything else. But in order for you to grow, you need a staff. You need someone that's there that, you can tell them, this is what I need you to do. I need you to follow up with the people. I need you to be able to do this and that. Because quite honestly, we are now facing a good problem, they said, is when you get a lot of work and now you need somebody to come on in and help you with that. That's where we're at right now. So, it's a good problem to have, though. It really, really is. And I'm so very grateful and thankful to Father for that. But yes, absolutely. You want to be able to have a team of people. I don't care if your team is 2 people, somebody answering the phone, somebody checking the emails. I mean, you got help. That will free you up to do so many things that your genius. That is your genius. That's where you flow. That's where your ingenuity is like, woo, this is me all day. You're Michael Jordan on 3, nonstop. Boom, boom. I used to love to watch Michael Jordan. I don't really care about basketball, but I used to love to watch Jordan for 3. That's what they used to say, Jordan for 3. I'm like, woo, he could throw that. I used to watch him, little kid, always watching Michael Jordan. But that's what you want to be. You want to focus on your Jordan for 3. You don't want to be all out here trying to do all this. But you need you some Scottie Pippen. You need you a Scottie, right? You need that. You need somebody that's in the game too with you, shoulder to shoulder, toe to toe, pound for pound, that's going in the paint with you. That's what I'm sorry, I'm talking basketball. Anyway, you need your team. The wealth creators. I'm telling you, I already see the commercial. How they gonna do the commercial, babe? And we walking slow. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm amped up. Don't get me amped. Don't get me amped. Ken said, I'm with you guys. Ken, we're gonna have you, man. Wait, Ken, till we get you fitted for the what kind of suit is it, babe? The bespoke suit. When we get with the logo wealth. Oh man, you just don't even know. People gonna be like, what in the world is that, bro? Oh, you didn't know? I'm a wealth creator. We got vision. Yes, we do. We got vision. How about you? I don't know. Do you? Because if you have vision, you never have to worry about perishing. We're talking about 7 steps to get you paid what you worth. And I think I have a bonus one. But let me go over the 7 real quick before I go. We said belief, work in your passion, be willing to learn, willing to change, be creative, stand out from the crowd, go the extra mile with your business, with your customers, and you'll get referrals in the end. The fortune, is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Have a staff, a team to help you win with your dream. That is the 7. And let me give you a bonus that I used to hear my mentor say all the time. He put this in our heads so much, and I'm going to wrap this thing up, guys. He said, in your business, you must diversify. In anything, you got to diversify if you want it to grow. If you want to get paid what you're worth, you can't deal with one set group. He said you got to diversify economically. Economically, you got to be able to diversify. You need people that make certain amount of money here, certain money over there. Somebody might make 40, somebody might make 100, somebody might make over 100. You want to diversify economically. That's the reason why I have small ticket items, middle ticket items, big ticket items. I am diversified. I'm not set at one little price and struggling for years because I'm just dealing at a certain income level. You feel me? You want to diversify. He also said you want to diversify geographically. You are not, like they said, you can't be a something in your own town. What they said? What's the thing they said? Because people don't really buy from people a lot of times when it's just a savior in your own town. I don't know what it says. It's gonna come to you, Ken. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what they would say. You can't be a something in your own town, a prophet in your own town. I don't know. What I mean is this, is that if you're just building in your city, your town, you're going to be broke. You're going to be broke. You want to diversify geographically. You want to have people in the U.S. You want to have people in Canada. You want to have people in different international countries. That's what you want to do. And so if your business is not molded that way, you got to figure out, how can I diversify geographically with my business? How can I make sure that it's online, that I can coach somebody in Nigeria without even going to them? That I can coach someone in Canada? That I can do whatever physical fitness? You should have learned with COVID, people are having fitness sessions with Zoom without even leaving their home. So now that should give you a ding, 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 ding. I can actually train people all around the world, and I don't even have to leave my home now because of what happened with COVID, okay, and her cousin Corona. All right. And then socially, that's one thing. We get stuck with our age group. We get stuck with just being with just us. Cause the millennials, okay. Yeah. I don't know, grandma, granddad, I don't know. You got to diversify socially. People from different age groups, different background. That's ethically. That's another thing that you got to diversify. Black, white, Jew, Gentile. Your business should cater to all races in all places, pretty much. And because when you walk into Starbucks, we don't know. Well, I know, those who we know who own Starbucks, but I'm just saying, he don't have it set up like it's a Christian bookstore, or it's a Muslim restaurant, or it's an Indian whatever. No, you got black, white, Jew, Gentile buying a cup of latte. He is truly diversified with Starbucks. And that's what you got to do. Now, if you want to stay small, then, make it set your business set to one particular group. If that's what you want to do. If you're just saying, I want to just cater to black people only, Gene, fight the power. Fight the power. Okay, if that's you. fight the power that beat the. You know I'm silly. You know, you remember that song? That song was the jam, boy. We used to be in there like, oh, Rosie Perez was doing that dance on that movie. Anyway, if that's you, fight the power. You're only going to get your money to a certain level. I'm just going to tell you the truth.com, .net, .ug, and .gov. I'm just telling you the truth. You want to diversify. So, you know, you don't want, I haven't seen a Caucasian business yet. I haven't seen, maybe you have, unless you live in the sticks, they might have it like that. But I haven't seen these Caucasian businesses at all that say, oh, I don't want no black, I don't want no Asian, I don't want no whatever. They want the green. That's the color they're looking for. Is that right, babe? They're looking for green. That's the color that you should be focusing on. So that's the bonus that I'm giving you. If you want your income to grow, bonus number 8 is you have to diversify in your business economically, socially, geographically, and ethnically. You must diversify. As my mentor used to say all the time, he used to say to me, sometimes I would leave his house. He said, Gene, you're building your business, right? I said, yes, sir. He said, diversify or die. I was like, well, dang. That's what he said. He was like, you building your business, Gene? You're serious about your business? You're serious about getting the money? You're serious about growing? You're serious about making an impact, Gene? I said, yes, sir. He said, well, diversify or die. And I would be like, well, dang. Okay. You know, so basically I learned that I had to diversify. You understand? And not just cater to one group. Now, you can diversify in your business and help a particular group more. Does that make sense? I mean, that you know, you could diversify and say, well, I want to cater to this and helping them to grow. I want to create programs. I want to create, you know, housing. I want to help with single moms, single dads. I want to do that. That's the effect of your business being diversified and you being able to help them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Somebody said, okay, let me see if anybody have any comments here. All right, so I don't see anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns about what I just covered. Please let me know before I wrap it up. It's about, guys, really just being a business owner. Whether you are an online marketer, you're an affiliate marketer, you're a teacher, you're a coach, whatever it is that you're doing, I just gave you 8 ways that I have been taught by multi-millionaires that I'm so very grateful and thankful that I was hungry, that they saw value in me, and they said, let me put her under my arms and let me coach her. And one of the things we talked to that millionaire Mike, Bruce, and what did he say? He said, y'all about to earn millions of dollars now. When he asked us what we were doing, how we was growing our business, what we're doing to grow our business, and we shared with him, you know, because he is a multimillionaire, you know. And when we share, takes one to know one. And so basically he said, God, you guys are on it. You guys are going to kill it. Y'all are already, you're giving people what they need, you know. And I hope you don't. I joke a lot because sometimes people don't want to just sit here and get drilled with a bunch of information. I allow my personality to entertain you. Okay. But I joke a lot. I like to make you laugh, but I am life serious. I am life serious, not dead serious. I'm life serious about what I'm sharing with you today. Everything that I've shared to you, I implement it every day. Bruce implemented every day. I'm teachable. I'm coachable. I'm willing to learn, willing to change. You know, I stand out in the crowd. Sometimes you could feel lonely, but guess what? While you're out there flying, you're going to run into an ego or two and you won't feel lonely anymore. When you're out there swimming in your head, guess what? You're going to run into the sharks and you're going to swim with the sharks, baby. You don't have to worry about, you know, how can I say it? You don't have to worry about putting a costume on and hiding your talents and skills and blending in with other chickens because you're afraid that, you know, if I really be who I am, then I got to keep apologizing for everything I say. I got to apologize for everything I do. People taking everything I say, offensively, or thinking I'm bougie or whatever. I used to be that way. But, something happened. Oprah Winfrey said when she was broke, she didn't apologize for the brokenness and the pain and everything, the suffering that she went through. And she said when she became wealthy, she ain't apologized either. And that's what you got to do. You cannot apologize for the greatness that's in you, that's striving to bust the heck out. You got to be willing to be the best you possibly can be. So people can believe in you. People can invest in you. People will send people to you. People will follow you. People will be there to tell your story. Because that's what we do as wealth creators. We tell the stories of lives transformed. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate you watching this video. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. Make sure you like this video, you share this video, you subscribe, and there's a little bell somewhere next to the right, maybe the right side, that says it's a little bell. You want to hit the bell, because what happens when you hit that bell, double tap on it, you're going to get alerts. Anytime we go live, anytime we put a message up there, it's going to give you an alert like Jean got something to say. You want to hit that bell. But guys, I want to give you some resources. Always. First of all, if you know that you need coaching with your business, you want to grow your business, you want to take it to another level, go to the Luck Firm LLC.com. The Luck Firm LLC. It is scrolling down below. When you go there, you're going to see different experiences there. I don't say different level. It's experiences. The experiences that you want to have to grow your business, whether there's a 1 week consultation, 4 week, maybe you want to do the 21-day accelerated program that you work 21 days nonstop with me every day on your craft. We have the monthly consultation where somebody said, Jean, 1 week, 2 months is not going to do. I need you every month. We got that for you. So pick your experience. And also too, guys, you're able to call us for a free consult. So go to the Luck Firm LLC. It is scrolling down below, the Luck Firm LLC.com, and pick your experience. Now, those who said, Jean, you said a lot of information. I want to be in connect with you. How can I get the education? How can I get the training that you offer? Well, you can go to twcuniversity.com. twcuniversity.com. That's Tiffin's Wealth Creators. It is a learn and earn program that you're able to log into a back office 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get training on taxes, finances, wealth creation, debt eradication, investing, personal development, you name it, with content being uploaded every 2 weeks back there. So you can get the training that you need, that you can have me in your ear 24 hours. I'm walking and talking with you, baby, on that course right there. Go to twcuniversity.com. Now, when you go to twcuniversity.com, what I want you to pay attention to, you'll see a video, watch the video on there. But also when you go down below, you'll see our contact number, where if you want to just give me a call, you can give us a call. And then also, if you continue to go down, you'll see there's a link there that you can click on and get on my calendar for a free 15-minute consult. Come on now. Get your free 15-minute consult so we can go ahead and I can get your questions answered, and we can see what experience you need and what we need to do to help you to get in profit mode. That's twcuniversity.com. Guys, listen, I just want to say thank you so much. In the background on the screen, you see a picture of me, and that is for those who said, Jean, I need to know about their Airbnb course. Their Airbnb course, how to make 6 figures without earning one property. How can I do that? Well, you can get the free, I said free webinar by going to what? freewealthcreatorscourse.com, and it's scrolling down below. freewealthcreatorscourse.com. It's a free webinar to give you some information to get you started. I promise it will not disappoint. It will get you what you need. Guys, listen, freewealthcreatorscourse.com. I want to say thank you so much for tuning into Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis, every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about how to make money, how to keep money, how to grow money, how to protect money. It's all about money madness, okay? Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know what it is? It is the Jean Marlo Davis Show. Yes, it's all about information, inspiration to impact the nations, about having total prosperity in every area of your life, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, as well as relationship wise. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you like the video, you share the video, you subscribe, and check out the resources that we have for you. And if you have any questions, I gave you plenty of information on how you can contact us. Hi, my name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Remember, you can have, be, do anything. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you Thursday at 7 p.m. Take care.